Yes, and they are Execration. You saw them. Of course, Zapnu leading the charge there. Very inspiring story indeed.
Yeah, it's a question. It's a redemption story here for Execration. They $200,000 prize.
Yep, and that is just going to be a huge boost to them. They have been together since the past season 1. The previous season did not fare that well for them.
Yeah, finishing third, you would argue that that's not a bad placement, but for these guys, that's like the end of the world for them. They want to dominate. It was either made back then, now Bren Esports and Signal Ultra that were able to fly, and just look at how dominant they are right now.
Yeah, again, giving a huge loss to Bren Esports. That was not just an even team fight 50-50. That looked like almost a stomp. I mean, there were so many shining moments in that fight where Coco was trying his best to keep the team afloat, but the setup here for Execration, everyone was just going crazy, going bananas. And I
force them to a lower bracket, just like what Bren did to them back then. They need to go all out.
Exactly.
Now, Rock is going to be banned for Bren Esports and Ben Harris.
The Harris at all, so that's exactly, I think, what Bren should have done in the previous match. That would have been an easy 2-0 for them. Otherwise,
does have a 78% win rate during the group stage.
A threat for Lunox as well. If not the world.
Yeah. This might just be the case, but instead it's going to be Kimmy.
I would love it if they did pick this. I don't think Coco would be the one using it. Most likely
Might the one use this,
so we're going to have to wait and see. Actually, yeah, Coco is going to be the one to use it. And great offensive capabilities are opened up here for Bren Esports by locking in that FAMAS as well.
Now they're going to have to get Lolita here to just have a bit of a fighting chance here against Kimmy. But at the same time, Lolita is going to fare well with Gushin, with Kaya.
Execration, I'm not 100% sure they're going to lock it in, but they do. And of course, the Akai going to be so instrumental in keeping this show as well as this Kimmy down in the dumps.
Man, the return of Lunox here, it's a comeback that we've been waiting for, not necessarily with much anticipation, but Lunox is going to synergize well with this Execration lineup that we have so far.
Min Sitar. You don't just say Min Sitar, you say Min Sitar. There you go. Hey, let's do this. I love this. This is the setup that we have been talking about. You know what? We were, as analysts, we kind of get together and we sort of guess who are gonna be the weird picks, gonna be prioritized by the teams this coming finals. Apparently, one of our predictions did come true. Minsifar, apparently gonna be comboed with Alice, is actually pretty huge.
It's gonna be pain on that Minsifar.
Yeah.
Meanwhile, Zapnu on that Gushin, Jeff Cutie Forever on that Claude last pick. It might just change the landscape here. Sure, you got Minsithar,
right,
but he's not going to be as effective if he's sub-level 4. And Gushin and Claude can just wreck you into pieces before you turn level 4.
Yep, that's the win condition here for Execration. Get rid of the Minsifar earlier on. Get him into a point where he is not durable. Do not allow kills going over to Bren Esports. I know that's kind of hard to do, but they did do it in the previous game. Why not do it again this time around? And that's the win condition here for Execration. Stop this Minsifar Alice combination from going online. Make the Minsifar as vulnerable as possible.
And the only way to do that is to be as slippery as you can, rotate as a team, and just make sure you give Mincetar a hard time from farming or even supporting his teammates. And the only way to do that, again, is through rotation.
Rotation right off the bat before Mincetar can get into a point where he can lock in the immortality, lock in all of the durable items that I kind of expect him to get. And that should be the case there. That should be the win condition. I don't know if Execration kind of realizes this, but Mincetar, again, with an Alice, it is so explosive. Just these two heroes can set up a huge team fight for Bren Esports. So they probably want to avoid the early game fights against this team as much as they can.
And speaking of early game fights, they're going to be able to scale really well. They can go towards the late game as well with that Claude. And Execration is really a threat here for Bren Esports. They just have to play it smart and just play it safe, you know?
Play it safe, that's right. Exactly, that's what I'm looking forward to as well. Because Execration, they should have this in the bag. Jeff Cutie Forever on the Claude this is what I was talking about earlier in game 1. Jeff Cutie Forever just goes around the map so well, and here we are, game 3, Bren Esports versus Execration. Loser goes to the bottom bracket, and the winner comfortably lies waiting for the next winner of the coming fight.
I might just regret this, but I'm gonna say Execration's gonna go to the next round.
Oh, that is something.
That's a huge statement. That is a statement because Bren Esports, sure they got Mincetar, sure they got Alice, but they're not looking as hot as they are.
So Bren Esports, this is what they've been known to do. Bring out the weird picks. He's stuck in a tree as planned. Whenever it matters, take the enemy by surprise, and apparently that's gonna work out well for them. Right now on top lane though, Coco going crazy. The game follows is just so much damage output, but somehow Execration able to stop some of that aggression from coming on.
Just look at that Lunox, look at that Akai, they're just supporting each other. Thousand Pounder can install into Hayes, but meanwhile over the bottom lane, Execration is going to be able to take that grass. That's going to be the first blood.
Come on, Bren Esports, they are using Yuji on the Kimmy earlier than I thought they would. They're fighting out of the bottom side of the map. Zablu trying to make a pickup on the pain. Apparently that will happen true right now, and that's kill.
Loading!
Kill answered by Exec. Bottom lane though, still pushing quite heavily. Rebo knocked up under tower, and he will get taken out. Jeff Cutie Forever gets the kill.
But meanwhile, there comes a rotation here for Bren Esports, and they're just going to be forced back. That was a bit of a greedy play by Lardy. He really shouldn't have forced his way past that turret in order to try to, dwindle down the HPs there. But at least they were able to get the kill in exchange. Ties up the game. But really, Bren Esports is slightly ahead, but not as much. Execration can still turn things around. They just need to play together.
Yeah, that might have been way too late there as well for Bren Esports, but looking like I think Bren Esports also has a sort of late game team fight coming in mind. 4-man top there. Shinpo into 4 people. Apparently that's not a good idea if you're just 2 people there. Yuji does not have the AoE damage that is needed to take out someone like that, a composition like that.
That was
you go in there and get ripped.
a bad play.
That was a bad decision. There you go.
That's a bad decision.
Yeah.
But it happens to the best of us. Maybe he just thought there was just 2 people there. He could take him on. The turtle is going to be taken by Execration. No contestant here at all. Bren Esports significantly going to go towards their favor. And I think Bren Esports is just going to focus on the top lane. Just start pushing.
And that is the use of this Kimmy pick. Knock off the towers as soon as you can. Again, turret gold is so essential here for Bren Esports. If they cannot get kill gold, they need the turret gold at least. They have the tools to do that, which is the Kimmy.
And the reply here for Execration, they got Zapno on that Gushin, Jeff Cutie Forever on that Claude. They will be able to be a problem as soon as we reach the late game stage. That's a caveat here in their strategy. They need to try to delay Bren Esports' aggression in terms of turret takes and just drag the game as long as possible for both of them to go online, because Lord, Pakmet, and Dian, they're just gonna synergize well with Zapnu and Jeff Cutie Forever.
Yep, and Jeff Cutie Forever is again the tilt factor here for Execration. He needs to get those gold into his pockets. He doesn't need to join the team fight just yet. And he just needs to make sure that he can do the farming that he needs to help Execration later on. Because right now, Execration, they can hold themselves in the team fight.
Oh, there goes the Townsend Pounder off the DN. That's going to catch Coco, but just in time. Lord doesn't have the Divine Judgment, though. Zapnu is going to fall down by the hands of Yuji, but that's going to be a 1-for-1 over in the mid lane, and Jeff Cutie Forever is going to fall down. The main damage dealers for Execration are not going to be there to help them out, but Hayes, though, and Yuji will be able to get a triple kill.
Oh my god, somebody stop Yuji right now!
For the quad kill! No, that's not gonna happen. Pakmet!
Nahiyak! Savage!
Savage broken right there! Oh my god, let's go Yuji! The first Savage of the Mobile Legends Bang Professional League Season 2 playoff.
And the crowd is just going wild, just chanting Yuji left, right. I'm speechless.
And that was a Kimmy. It's another kill over the Bren Esports. What is happening right now? Execration losing control of this game in this stage of the game. 5 minutes in.
The whole game just turned.
Boom! Look at that.
Look at that gold experience, that gold difference. I mean, man, this. I said Execration's gonna be able to force this, but with the way that Yuji just played Kimmy,
he's called the Mage Dad for a reason. And we are seeing that right now. Bren Esports, they are ahead by 5, almost 4.5k gold. They do have the turtle onto the Kimmy. Kimmy with the turtle buff is just such a huge threat. I want to study that earlier myself as well. Because right now the Kimmy is going to do percent damage with every hit of that gun.
And that gun is going to be the death of Execration. They need to find a way to stop this, and I feel like the only way for them to stop the gun from killing a lot of damage is for them to go online and to just pick off Kimmy if they can.
Yeah, and again, Kimmy is so hard to dive in this composition. We got Hayes protecting him. Easy way of the dragon for anyone who tries to go near. You also got Coco, who is such a huge damage threat on the Famous. You cannot get near this guy at all. So everything that Bren crafted in this composition basically signals that they want to protect Yuji.
And Yuji is dealing a lot of damage here. On the top lane, Lord is going to get caught off there. Oh, Lord!
This is it. That's it.
No Divine Judgments available to pick off anybody at all. This is going to be game.
This is going to be such a fast push for Bren Esports. I cannot find a way for Execration here unless they can make a huge pick-off using the cushion here, as well as this Claude, who is getting boxed in on the bottom side of the map right now.
He won't have any escapes.
Yeah, no escape at all. He's just opting to hide off and wait for the threat to pass, while the rest of Bren Esports looking like they want to go for the turtle this time around, which I think they really do need. They need to get this turtle if they want to get the gold in their favor, but it looks like Bren Esports not going to allow any answer for that to happen.
Execration is desperately trying to shove the lanes in order for them to have a comfortable game here on their hands, but Bren Esports just way deep inside the jungle of Execration. Won't be able to answer for this call, for this push here over the bottom lane.
Yep, in the bottom lane will get taken out really easily here by Bren Esports. Do not forget, they have the turtle buff right now. They have a huge advantage in the coming team fight. Good damage here from Pakbet. Good damage here from that Jeff Cutie Forever, but looks like it will be just cashed in the face here by Bren Esports. They're using their ultimates to just try to escape right now, man.
And that is going to be a utility, a resource that they really cannot just expend just like that. Wise usage of resources here might just turn the tides, but it's a long shot at this point, especially with UG 6-0-2. 6,000 gold in his pockets.
Yep, and Blade of Despair completed with the chilling effect. course, will allow for non-stop a fight to happen. Of course, Bren, they are not. Where are you going, Lord? You're not going anywhere. Godlike already for Yuji. He takes out Hayes though. So the end, they'll be able to answer for something. But Yuji is just doing so much damage. Jeff Cutie Forever is already taken out. He is legendary right now. And Yuji is not stopping at all. The rest of Bren just there to try to box him in, make sure he does not die. And so forth, they are succeeding in that aspect.
And they're trying to get this middle lane. Execration is doing everything they can even to just defend this push that is inevitable. Bren Esports will just opt to go for the Lord maybe and then just end the game right then and there.
Yep, again, Bren Esports, they have all the tools to do that. This time around, they're just biding their time. They're playing the smart, calculated macro play around the Lord. They know Execration will not even try to go near that. So this is something that they can use to their advantage, and they're doing that right now.
And they're really, really making use of it the best that they can. We are already reaching the late game point of the game, and Execration still hasn't found an answer here onto UG. Really, if they stuck together as a team and just tried to pick off anybody left and right, that would have just been the difference. And Zapnu is going to be taken out. That's a pick off that Execration cannot afford to give, and it's starting to really look like the end for Execration in the upper bracket.
Yeah, because if you are in King's Calling, there's no way that you can use dash skills out. That stops heroes like Cushion on Zapnu to make sure he just goes down without a fight.
And without a fight is going to be happening here. Oh, there goes the pull onto Coco there. That might be the silver lining they need, but he managed to escape. Death Cutie Forever is going to get away with the dragon out of range. Hey, is going to go down. Turret is going to be targeted as well.
There you go. Zapnu cannot dash out of there. And Kimmy is just going on this face non-stop. That is the power of this Bren composition. They're going in. Last fight of this match. Most likely the end. That's the powder. He will not be able to make anything happen. Right now, Execration, 2-man remaining, defending the base. And I think this is it.
This might be it's just going to be Lord on his own. Pakbeto is still alive, but this Yuji is really a problem here. And that is going to be at the end. That's going to be 2-1 in favor of Bren Esports and UG. God, UG on that Kimmy.
UG, man. The UG mage that plays right there on the Kimmy. Of course, we cannot discount how well Bren Esports meshed and made sure that UG was protected for the remainder of those team fights. And that's how you win games against a team that is as fierce and ferocious as Execration.
I think none of the analyst predictions or even the crowd prediction has been shaken up here, because that
won the bet.
Is expected. Bren Esports moving on to the next round. Would have been nice if they were in the lower bracket, but that is not going to be the case. Execration is going to be waiting as to which team they're going to be facing in the lower bracket. But that match, though, we really cannot stress enough. UG is just a complete god on that Kimmy.
Yep, and the first time that they bring out Kimmy and Minsifar in a professional match here in this playoffs, and they already played so well against it. You can expect a lot of teams to maybe copy that, to maybe try to make some sort of variation of that composition.
But would it really work as well if you're not UG? UG just really gifted in terms of micro. Yep. Was just able to survive, even though he looked like he was about to die before he got this maniac. He was able to survive despite all odds.
Yeah, and giving us the first Savage of this playoffs. Man, that was hype. I love the crowd going crazy on that. Let's have a look at the replays here. You can already see earlier on, because of the King's Calling, everyone in Execration was just having a hard time. That's a double kill already for UG. And you know what? It was a great fight for Execration, but they were ignoring UG completely. Triple kill already completed. And at the end of that fight, there was basically no offensive options left for Execration, except for trying to dive in. And UG with the fadeaway Savage, the highlight reel for this match. Beautiful outplays there by Bren.
Definitely going to be one of the best plays out there in this entire tournament. Really, these teams are going to have to find an answer for Bren Esports, because right now, whatever Bren Esports pick, will be able to come out on
Yeah,
top.
they dominate with it. Like, no matter what I'm pretty sure they could pick a Rafael and they would probably dominate with it like they did so many times around. Because I don't think they pick up picks just for the heck of it. I'm pretty sure these were picks that were manufactured and studied over time, their boot camps. And that is what having an organization like Bren behind you does.
Yeah, thousands of hours being spent wisely there by Bren Esports, and of course they are going to be going to the next round.
Saturday.
But we still have a lot of matches coming in.
Yeah, don't forget we are in Ayala Mall Circuit, Makati. If you are in the area, do drop by. It's a huge crowd out there. We are also live on Facebook. Share that stream if you like what you see here. That was just the beginning, ladies and gents. That was the first match for the day. We got more coming out for you. This is the Mobile Legends Bang Bang Professional League Season 2 Playoffs, Road to the Nationals. Brought to you, presented by Moonsoon. Brought to you by our legendary sponsor, Smart, and our elite sponsor, Ayala Malls. I'm Rockhart.
Nice.
We will...
I'm not mad.
You're not mad.
Well, we'll be back after a short break. Stay tuned. We'll be back for more action.
Download for free Mobile Legends Bang Bang.
Fists are unflinching!
You have slain an enemy! Legendary! Double kill!
Should we play some games in the meantime while waiting for the next?
Legendary! Legendary!
Download for free Mobile Legends Bang Bang.
Thanks for subscribing. Salamat. Next match is Signal Ultra versus Aider Main. Yo, did anyone bet on it?
Gaze into the abyss. The abyss.
Let's play some Mobile Legends while waiting.
Is the will of the abyss. Warning to me. Do you think...
I'll gain points, you can send.
A body tempered in flames. Find the abyss.
Before all I heard was silence, a rhapsody for you and me. Every melody is timeless, like a stringing me along. Then you came and you cut
Someone remind me when the game starts. Oh, actually. See you, Akila.
The dance of the swans is so good.
Actually, I should play original server. Server. I can't rank on advanced server because I hit mythic already. Bren Esports won. Next match is Signal Ultra versus Either Main. Someone remind me when the game starts. Thanks. What do I need for mastery code? Minsita, Odette, Franco, Tigro, Katukacha, Leila. Minsita. 1 MVP.
The enemy is banning. Your team is banning.
CS just no limits.
The enemy is banning. Please ban the hero. The enemy is picking.
should I play? Insita? Insita need MVP though, that's quite difficult. What else did I have? Odette, right? Odette was the next closest one. Fuck lah, but Odette is so crap in rank. I'm from Singapore, saya dari Singapura.
Your team is picking. The enemy is picking.
Okay lah, I'll just... Wait, I think we need a mage in the end. Should I troll? Should I troll with Odette? Let's troll with Odette. Odette really sucks, but... Sucks in rank lah. Since we're short of a mage. Well, the next match will already start quite soon. They're already taking their places. I don't think I can finish this match.
Your team is picking.
I'll switch once the game starts. Salam serumpun bro, saya Indonesia.
Enemy is picking.
Saya dari Singapura. Oh my god, they actually switched me. What the hell? Remember to hit the subscribe button, guys. Jangan lupa like and subscribe. I don't know how to say it in Tagalog.
Your team is picking.
Interesting.
Lowen, that's too deep, man. That is too deep.
Thanks for subscribing, Haisa Sasaki. Yeah, Odette is actually really bad. Hey, they got 2 new casters. Yeah, but I'm just playing for the mastery code. I don't really care about the stars. Shit. I'm still about to start. Really? So fast? I'll switch when they start doing the picks.
Welcome to Mobile Legends.
Oh shit, wrong skill.
5 seconds till the enemy reaches the battlefield.
Do
Smash
skill
them.
1 first.
All troops deployed.
My bad.
Don't ask me why a mage is carrying a sword. Have you ever seen the dawn of Swan Lake? It is beautiful.
Request backup.
Don't ask me why a mage is carrying a sword. remember to find more clues.